All right, welcome back. Senator Chuck Schumer says he plans to move full speed ahead on President Biden's $3.5 trillion spending bill, ignoring calls from Senator Joe Manchin to pause it. Manchin in his Wall Street Journal op-ed said that this is the kind of spending that will lead to inflation. All this while millions of Americans are hitting the unemployment market again as these unemployment benefits from COVID have now ended. Job openings are at record highs. There are 2 million more vacant jobs right now than the number of people who are receiving the extra COVID cash from the Fed. So what does all this mean for our economy? Let's call a Money Huddle right now and welcome in Seth Denson and Heather Zumarraga. Heather and Seth, great to have you back.
Hey, John.
Good to see you, John.
All right, so we got more people going back on getting jobs, let's just say that. A lot of empty jobs out there available. They want to throw $3.5 trillion into the economy like it's no big deal. And I just saw a tweet from Chuck Schumer saying, let's go ahead and cancel all the student loan debt right now as well. Inflation? What inflation, Heather? No big deal.
Great. Yeah. No, it is a big deal, absolutely. And that's why you have, I think the GOP's hope is Senator Joe Manchin, the Democrat senator, because he is pushing back saying, let's pause on all of this spending, the trillions of dollars in spending, take a pause and then reevaluate to see if this inflation really is transitory, right? Because the effects can be long lasting. We're already seeing both the Federal Reserve, who's holding interest rates low, create asset bubbles again in the housing market. And you're seeing wages go up across the board because small businesses are competing with the federal government and some of those extra COVID relief benefits that were paid out. Now, 7 million Americans lost those extra COVID benefits on Monday. But you know what? It's still really tough to find workers right now, and throwing trillions of dollars more into the economy when prices are skyrocketing for consumers is not a winning strategy.
Yeah, have we ever seen anything like this before when there are so many jobs that just cannot be filled?
Well, no, not at least in modern history. At least, in my lifetime, I've never seen this. But listen, Heather brings up a good point in that businesses are still struggling to try to find people to fill jobs. And I will tell you, business owners, the longer that they have to wait to fill jobs, the more efficient they will get at finding ways to do things without people. We're already seeing that happen. We're seeing that while interest rates are low, businesses across the board are making heavy investments in artificial intelligence and restructuring how their office climate works to try to do things without people. And that is cause and effect what's going on with our current monetary policy on top of all of this spending and this inflationary period that I dare to say is not transitory at all.
Transitory, the operative term, and I saw yesterday too when they had one of the White House economic officials saying, look, if you just throw away the beef and the pork and the chicken and every protein at the supermarket, inflation is normal, as it were. I mean, so I'm calling this Biden's war on meat, Heather.
Yeah, where's the beef, right?
Where's
there you
the
go.
beef?
And
yeah.
I hope
It's expensive.
none of us will be replaced by robots at the end of the day. I think that's very important. And when you look at the jobs report, only 235,000 added. It was the lowest number since January. So even though we're coming off this supplemental unemployment benefit, you're still not seeing people go back to work. Joe Biden says the answer is because of the Delta variant. But if that's true, then why are there so many more millions of openings, of job openings? He's saying unemployment rates going up because of Delta. But that's not true because a lot of these jobs are work from home. So if you can remote work where you don't even have to wear a mask or be near people, you can't blame it all on the Delta variant. So obviously the administration is doing a very poor job of getting the economy, economic recovery and sustaining it.
Well, sometimes, Heather, these administration officials wear their masks on their Zoom calls. We've seen that as well. Don't know why, but we have seen it. So weird times. Guys, we got to run. Great to see you both. Seth and Heather, we'll see you next week.